Alright, so this is plotting. Alright, so just go and look for plotting in the same data science O2, then move it here, open it again, then go through it yourself or try to understand how it works. Everything is here for you. If we were just doing a video and we're trying to just code everything by ourselves, again, that would have been different, but we have the sheets, we have the files already, so you can run them yourself. You've set up everything, installed everything. You can run them yourself, get used to them, be familiar with them. Make sure you get errors so you can really brainstorm and find yourself, find solutions around. It will help you and give you experience. So you've imported matplotlib.pyplot as plt, right? So this is how to do it. Matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Then under, you are now saying percentage matplotlib inline. What this simply means is that you can run a matplotlib inline. Okay, you can run it inline, meaning you can show your graph like this inside. Because without this, whenever you want to run your graph or a bar chart or a plot, whenever you want to run a plot, it's going to open another window, just like our frame in face recognition did. It's going to open another window showing us graph. But this line of code inline will make everything to just appear here and look and make it look neat and okay. So this is how it works. So pd.dataframe. So we imported pandas. So we're now saying pd.dataframe array of columns. This column A, column B, range 10, range 15, range 5, 15. What we are saying here for range 10, give us values, right? Give us values within this range 10. Then the same thing here, so give us values. So, and we are storing all these in B, storing all these in A, right? So we're just making our data frame table. Look at it here. Okay, let's run this. Okay, now we can run this. Make sure you do that kernel thing. You start and run all. Okay, now let's show our df. Let's really know what is there. Do you see that now? So for A, it gave us the first 10 numbers because we are saying range 10. Then for this, it gave us from 5 to 14, because we are saying from 5 to 15 actually, but it's not going to count to 15, it's going to stop at 14. Do you understand? So we want to plot this thing, we want to show this data frame in a graph. So we're now saying df. Do you see that now? We stored it in df. Remember, we're now saying this df plot dot line. What do we want to plot? We want line kind of plotting, right? We are saying plot. From this plot, we want to bring out a function from this function. We want to bring out line, a line plot. So we're going to say line, open it, title. What's the title of the graph? The line graph. Info. So that's why you have it here. So it's going to plot this line graph for you. Alright, so we're going to plot the line graph for you and everything. So that's how it works. So you can add more color to it. You can say plt dot. Now you just use something like this to draw your graph, your df. But when you want to go further with the graph, then you start using plt dot plot. Then what are you plotting? df dot a. When you are saying in this df data frame dot column a, label it a, right? Look at these two things. Label it a. Then from this df, get column b, label it b, meaning plot for a, plot for b, then x label, index Then the x-axis, this is how you do it. It's a plt dot x label. These are constant things you should know. X label, y label, meaning for the x-axis is index, for the y-axis is values. Look at the y-axis values, x-axis index. So what is the title of the graph? Info. That is why the info is here. So what is the legend? Alright, then you do something like this, then it's going to show all these things for you. Okay, it will show all these things for you and everything. Alright, so anything you don't understand here, you can always ask questions in the mentorship group, or Google is not far away from you. Just search Google, what is the meaning of this, what's the meaning of this. That's how to actually learn, and it will help you. Then there's another kind of plotting. It's called a scatter plot. You know, we did for line plot, this scatter. So plt.scatter, you can say plt.line. Now it is plt.scatter. What are you scattering? X, df, column, meaning the A column, meaning scatter for X and Y. Let X be the A column, let Y be the B column. Alright, be the B column. So it's going to scatter your values like this, dot all over, and all. Then you have line width, color maps, and everything here. Okay, X label, Y label, scatter. So just come here, play with them. This is another one. This is bar. Now, so these are everything. So you can always play with these things, run them. So the ones I explained, these are the ones we're going to be making use of. Alright, other ones are just bonuses and plus. You can go through them yourself and understand them. So let's save our work. That's all for Matplotlib, guys. So our next module, we are going to be going straight and touch, and we're going to start our projects. Movie recommender, that's the recommendation system, and the Titanic research. Alright, and we're going to go step by step there. That's where we're actually going to apply all these things. So all these things should just give you an idea. The bulk of the work is not here at all. The bulk of the work is in those our tasks. Alright, our project work. So actually go through all these yourself, play around them, use Google, use Stack Overflow. Alright, so that's all for now, guys.